Okay, it was kind of a hot night here in Niagara Falls, New York. Andrew, start the timer. All right, we're headed to Niagara Falls, and you are too. Thanks for joining us on the journey. One thing we ran into was at the campground, looking around, there's like nails and screws everywhere. And so we went this morning somewhere to a big parking lot and just rode around real slowly, checking the tires to make sure that we didn't have any nails or screws, because that would really be bad. We'd be screwed in Canada, rural Canada, somewhere with a hole in a tire.
Before we can go anywhere, we have to stop at the first Tim Hortons I've seen since we have headed north. I love Tim Hortons, and Andrew is getting ready to experience Tim Hortons. This is our third episode of Gene and Andrew's Great Adventure. Andrew, you'll remember, is our oldest grandson. We left southeastern Virginia, spent our first night in Ephrata, Pennsylvania, spent last night in North Tonawanda, New York. Now we're going to view Niagara Falls from the USA side.
Besides the part that I'm out of breath and exhausted. We've been here before, and if you've watched our videos, you've seen Niagara Falls before. Andrew, what do you think of the waterfalls on the American side?
It's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. I think he's going to like, and you're going to like a lot better on the Canadian side. What'll be interesting for us is how much will it cost to park on the Canadian side. We parked on the US side in a parking garage and walked a couple of blocks to get to the falls for $20. $20 US. And we were down there maybe 30 minutes. All right, let's go to Canada, see what it is there.
After viewing Niagara Falls from the US side, we're now on the Canadian side. It is much prettier. Doesn't feel as touristy. Now, don't get me wrong, both sides are a tourist industry. But on the American side, you see all the cheap t-shirts and things imported from China. Plus, the view is better on the northern side. I'm sorry. Across the street from the falls is a beautiful park with a monument that reads, "To the glory of God and in grateful remembrance of the men of Niagara Falls who fell in the Great Wars 1914 to 1918.
Okay, we are at Niagara Falls on the Canadian side. I'll put it down in the comment section there, how much it costs to park right close to the falls, very close to the falls. I think it was like 25 Canadian dollars. All right, so we paid $20 US on the American side, 25 Canadian dollars. I'll put the exchange rate, like I said, in the comment section. Andrew, which side was prettier?
Canadian side.
I mean, definitely the Canadian side is prettier. Which one was cleaner?
Canadian side.
Which one had more like t-shirts and cheap crap for sale?
The New York side.
The American side. Here it is just gorgeous. It's clean. I'm sorry, USA, Your side, you need to up the game a little bit. Don't try to make it so cheesy. Make it nice, make it beautiful, make it pretty, like it is here on the Canadian side. Eh?
Okay, after my air mattress failure, we're going to head to a Cabela's or a Bass Pro and get a new air mattress, and we'll let you look around some in there. Whether they're called Cabela's or Bass Pro Shops, these stores are paradise for any guy, I can tell you.
Andrew had never eaten at an A&W before. And well, hey, you go to Canada and they've got A&W root beer and you get the great burgers, and we're going to give it a try. I've had it before. I love A&W.
Man, oh man. Maybe not good for you, but it sure is tasty. When you see an en route, you have to stop. Not only to get gas, but use the restrooms, and they have some great little restaurants in there as well. The small township of Tiny, that sounds strange, doesn't it? Small township of Tiny. Anyway, it was settled back in the 1800s, incorporated in 1868. About 12,000 people call this little town their home. It's here in the province of Ontario, and it's located on Georgian Bay. Georgian Bay is a large bay of Lake Huron, and we'll be camping here tonight before moving on. Owenda Provincial Park was officially opened on July the 4th, 1979 as a Natural Environment Class Park. The land area encompasses more than 2,500 hectares, including Giant's Tomb Island, making this 128th provincial park one of the largest protected areas in southern Ontario. Owenda possesses a unique combination of nationally significant geological, cultural, and biological resources, a landscape shaped by the last ice age, a human story that stretches back 11,000 years. During the first 25 years of operation, an estimated 1.8 million visitors marveled at the splendor of Owenda's natural beauty. As a result, many park users have developed a deep, lasting connection to this green island oasis.
Andrew and I are getting ready to go to sleep, or I don't know, read some, and then bunk down for the night. The section that we are in is called Deer. That's just because I didn't want to stay the night in the snake campground part, or the bear, or the wolf. So I chose Deer. If I'd have known they had one called Turtle, I would have probably got that, because I'm not really afraid of a turtle. I'm not afraid of a deer, I guess. Our thoughts tonight, before we call it a night, is they give you strict instructions about making sure all food products are locked in the trunk of your car in a container where nothing can smell it. Now, the problem is that the trunk of our car is open. It opens up into the tent that we're sleeping in, so therefore there is a little concern about, can the bear smell through that cooler that we put the stuff in? We put all of our scraps in there, we put our trash in there, we put our food in there. I don't know. Andrew had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, again, because he did not want to try any potted meat on saltine crackers. I grew up on that kind of stuff. Yeah, out fishing with my dad, camping, you eat potted meat. You eat Vienna sausages or Vienna sausages, depends on where you're from, with saltine crackers. It's not good for you, but it tastes good. Andrew, what do you think?
Nope.
Nope. Peanut butter and jelly again?
Yep.
I think bears like berries, and grape jelly is kind of like a berry.
I beg to differ.
Well, hopefully the bear doesn't smell the peanut butter and jelly. I'm kind of hoping he doesn't smell the potted meat on my breath. Oh no. We appreciate you joining us on the journey on our great adventure. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and like and share. Thank you.